Hey crew, welcome back to another video. Today we are doing the full in-depth, left to right, top to bottom, head to toe ship tour. We had a great time on the cruise, of course. I really wanted to get the full tour in for you guys. Get every corner of the ship, or as best as I could. So here's the video today. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I started off on deck 17, then took a walk down to deck 16. Right here, we're about to go into, I believe, Portside BBQ. We never got a chance to eat at Portside, even though Chanel wanted to eat there, but we didn't get there. I guess she could talk about it. But we did hit up other spots. But we did hear that Portside BBQ is really good. Food there is good, so if you have the opportunity to eat there, go ahead and eat there. Why not? Obviously, it's going to charge you a little bit extra. You have to dig into your wallet a little bit for Portside, but we heard it's worth it. We can't tell you if it actually is because we didn't try it once again, but, you know, go ahead and try some Portside BBQ. If you are on the, once again, this is the Oasis, as you guys can see, based on the title. Right here we have the mini golf, little putt section. We didn't do the mini golf either. There's a lot of things on the ship we didn't do. You see zip line, we did basketball. We did. I'll probably throw in a little clip of me playing basketball and making like the one shot I made during the game. But yeah, there's a lot of things we didn't do. Obviously zip line right there, but definitely the mini golf section looks fun. We never really got a chance to do it. Anyway, walking up here. Gonna see the flow rider on your right. There's one on the right hand side. There's gonna be one on the left hand side, and then obviously this big slide all the way down, the ultimate abyss, the flow rider. It's another thing we did not get a chance to do, but it looks fun and adventurous. I didn't want to really ride it in the unlikely chance of me getting injured, so that's why I didn't go for it. Chanel, Chanel didn't want to like really put anybody to shame. That's why she didn't go on the flow rider. You know, she just the athlete that she is. She didn't want to really, you know, put that pressure on everybody else. But there you see the ultimate abyss. So we just passed flow rider on the other side. This is the back of the ship, or what they like to call the aft, AFT, aft of the ship. I didn't say the other word, aft. Yeah, so zip line, I did the zip line personally. It was really fun. You know, it looks like they could add some more support there, you know. Shout out to Don P. He didn't when he came on the ship, he didn't want to go on the zip line. He told me the support was looking kind of shaky. And you know, to his defense, it is just like one line. So here we have a little sports section. They have not baseball. Some basketball games. I played in the basketball 3-on-3 tournaments. That was fun. Yeah, so that's the aft of the ship. Guys playing basketball there. Here's El Loco Fresh. We only ate here once. They have quesadillas, burritos, tacos. And this is not extra money, so you don't gotta dig into your wallet for El Loco Fresh. You just come here for lunch and you just have a good time and you eat some good food. This is one of the better foods we had on the ship. I wish this was open later, because every time after like a lounge or a club, we would have to get pizza. And I got tired of the pizza probably around day 3 or 4, probably day 4. Kind of got tired of the pizza, but Chanel loved the pizza. But I would have really liked to get some quesadillas or burritos or tacos. But they didn't open they closed pretty relatively early. So that's the only bummer about El Loco Fresh. Still the aft. Here we have Challenger's Arcade. Little arcade room. I think we played one game in here. Just for the hell of it. It's a nice little small arcade room for the kids if you want to, you know. Today, when I was recording this, it was, the weather was pretty bad. We were heading back to New York because I remember I was wearing a hoodie. So it was pretty chilly. So that's why you saw the flow rider. It wasn't operating. So you saw, you know, not much people on the basketball court. so it was kind of chilly. We were heading back to New York, so that's why not much people were, you know, as you see later on. Maybe the Solarium, probably not much people in the Solarium either. Kind of bad weather heading back to New York, but the arcade is there. Yes. Now we're making our way. I think I'm heading towards the front of the ship now. But yeah, in terms of that area of the ship, it's a really fun area. Got your activities, got your flow rider, got some good places to eat, like Portside BBQ at Loco Fresh. I don't know what Patty is, to be honest with you, but there's that as well in that section of the ship. So yeah, so as you can see, there's like no one lounging. It was really chilly this day, heading back to New York once again. And then I'm making my way to the back of the ship. In terms of customer service, I also want to talk about customer service in this video. The customer service on the ship was really good. No complaints for us, at least for me. Maybe Chanel will have something to talk about on her side topics during her half of the video. I believe that's lime and coconut. Yep, lime and coconut bars. There's lime and coconut bars all over the ship. There's bars all over, drinks all over. You won't go hungry on this ship or any ship. Jacuzzis. Right there is where they would usually set up the ice cream. And then, of course, right here we have the 3 slides. The green and the blue is on one side and the pink and orange on the other side. Plenty of places to lounge and sit. But believe it or not, man, on sea days, you know, all these seats get filled up relatively quickly. So you kind of want to get out. And if you want to have your day on the pool deck by the main pool, then, you know, you got to get out there early. But yeah, back to customer service. It was great. Fantastic. To my left right there is where you return towels if you want to return towels. No complaints about customer service. Everyone was nice and friendly, and everyone had manners, you know, so absolutely no complaints. That's the name of the slide, Perfect Storm. We're heading back towards that's what I figured, the Solarium, which is the adult section, where you have the pools and jacuzzis and a bar for adults only. Kids can walk through it, but they just can't chill there. So no kids chilling in the Solarium. Is the Solarium, I think, bistro or eating area. There's another place we never went into, but we heard it's good. But we always end up going to the Windjammer because they had more options. So yeah, once again, you see no tables, no chairs out. Well, no chairs out because it was kind of just a jacuzzi open, or at least I think that one was open. See the main pool right there. That pool is closed because the weather was bad. I was wearing a hoodie that day. Now the difference between the Solarium and the main pool, or the pool deck area, the main area, is that the main pool deck area had some music going. It was more lively, is what we thought. And then the Solarium was more laid back. Not really any music being played in the Solarium. Definitely no live music. More relaxed, just to relax and get away from all the mess and hoopla, I guess, is their goal for the Solarium. There's a Solarium bar up there. Yeah, it was a good day for me to walk around. I didn't have to dodge between too many people. Everyone was probably, you know, in their rooms or just inside somewhere. But yeah, that's the main reason. If you want to, you know, if you're looking for more music, more lively stuff, you definitely want to chill by the main pool, the pool deck area, the main pool area, as opposed to the Solarium. If you want some peace and quiet, if you just want to tan, get your headphones on. And I believe, I didn't go to the front of the ship because there's an outside area to the Solarium, a fully outside area. I believe it was closed off for weather reasons and safety reasons. So, and they're really good with that, keeping everybody safe, closing off areas quickly, opening them back up quickly. Here's a quick menu of the Solarium. Yeah, the Solarium Bistro. Got the name right. Yeah, so that goes back to customer service. Great customer service. Can't complain. All right, so now We're heading out of the Solarium. One more jacuzzi right there for you guys. And yeah, we're gonna head down to deck 14. I don't know if I said this was deck 16, but my mistake. This whole what we just went through was deck 15. Now we're going down to deck 14. Deck 14 ain't much going on in deck 14. You know, in terms of getting around the ship, since we have some time, getting around the ship is very easy. There's plenty of elevators. If you want to get your steps in, there is of course stairs. You can go to every deck with the stairs or elevators. So in terms of getting around the ship, there's really nothing to worry about. No escalators for those that are curious about escalators for some reason. There's no escalators, just elevators and stairs. Right here was this was actually the first time I seen this part of the ship, because there's no reason for me to see this part of the ship, which is the Adventure Ocean, which I believe is a kids daycare slash play area slash, if you don't want to deal with your kids, drop them off here area, which is cool. This AO babies area, I guess, for the little ones. Like I said, that's cool for you parents out there. You don't want to deal with your kids for a couple of hours, or shoot, for the whole day. Just send them there and they should be taken care of, definitely. Here I'm walking down. So after deck 14, there's no deck 13. I think they said that's bad luck. So deck 12, 11, and 10 are staterooms. Actually, excuse me, deck 12, 11, 10, and 9 are staterooms. So here we have deck 8. And then around the ship, you also have these small wonders. So it's a little bit of information, a small photo. And yeah, in the photo I try to get, yeah, there you go. So little photos, small wonders around the ship, which is really cool to just kind of just look around in. And then here we have the wonderful, peaceful Central Park. It's a really nice addition to a ship. It's outside, lively. Well, not really lively, but a lot of places to eat here. So once again, can't go hungry. Got a lot of great places to eat. And you know, can't go wrong. That right there to your right is where the Rising Tide bar goes up to the top right there. Got Giovanni's, never been there. Couple other places, Park Cafe, nice little place. Got people, musicians playing in the park. I'll let you guys listen to what she's throwing down real quick. Yeah, so she's throwing down some music right there. And then, yeah, Central Park is nice, man. We didn't spend much time in Central Park. In terms of outside areas, we kind of spent a lot of time in Broadway as opposed to Central Park. But Central Park was also nice. Nice to just walk through, especially at nighttime. Very relaxing. Once again, a lot of places to eat here. Most of them, I think, outside of Park Cafe is included, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. But most of these places, you know, you gotta dig into that wallet, dig into that purse. Chops Grill, I heard, was fantastic. We didn't get a chance to go, unfortunately, but Chops, we heard, was out of this world as well. Can't go wrong with Chops. So if you want to spend some extra money, go ahead to Chops. 150 Central Park, another restaurant. Heard great things about it. Didn't get to go, but once again, heard great things about it. And then we are leaving Central Park. And what is behind Central Park? It might be... Can't remember right now, but once again, deck 8, elevators everywhere. The music hall. The music hall, we were here once. One of the earlier nights within the cruise was a silent party in the music hall, and it looked completely different at night. completely different. I almost didn't even recognize where I was when I came back in here, and I didn't know the upstairs part of the music hall was as big as it is, and you guys will see. But at night, this is definitely a lit situation. They got bars, they got plenty of seating, plenty of space. If you're a dancer, you want to get on the dance floor, if you want to do that, there's plenty of space for you. Like I said, this is my first time actually going upstairs, so here I am going upstairs. There was actually, to my surprise, a decent amount of people up here. They were playing some pool, so kind of didn't want to shove the camera in their face. But yeah, TVs, pool, bars up here, a lot of places to sit down and just relax. Got a view of the ultimate abyss right there in the back of the ship. Once again, the aft, not the other word. But yeah, the music hall was a place we didn't really explore too much. We explored it that one night of the silent party, and then that's really it. And this right here was the second time and the last time I went in the music hall. So there's a lot of nooks and crannies in the ship that you may not, go to that often. At least we didn't. So, but they're playing a nice game of pool right there. Didn't want to stay too long, so I made my way out. And that's the music hall, and I'm gonna hand it off to Chanel right now.
Hey guys, it's me, Chanel from chanellandclive. So as you can see, we are in deck 8 heading down to deck 7. If I'm not mistaken, deck 7 is just staterooms. We hardly went on the decks that had the staterooms because we had no business being there. So we definitely skipped those parts of the ship. I will say that this is my first cruise. I'm glad it was with Royal Caribbean, a much more relaxed cruise. I'm glad we chose an Oasis class and the first of its class, the Oasis of the Seas. I don't know if I can try smaller ships now, but we'll see. Right now we're heading down to deck 6, which is the Boardwalk. Lots of good fun and good places to eat on the Boardwalk. Fun fact about the Boardwalk, not fun fact because you'll see it is an open concept. You've seen it throughout the videos. They have umbrellas waiting for you by the door in case it does rain because it is an open concept. This, as you can see, these are the horses that are meant to look like the carousel horses. It's just a progression of the horse and what it would look like on its finished states. They have a bunch of cool stuff. There is a dog house, hot dogs. Those were good. Love hot dogs. They weren't open late, which sucked, but that's okay. They had the arcade, which is not free. The dog house is free. The carousel, that was free. The sugar candy store, that was an upcharge as well. You have to pay for that. Playmakers, which we had some good wings, sliders, and we went there twice because it was really good. Now guys, if you want to have a balcony room but you don't want to pay too much, you can try having a Central Park view or a Boardwalk view. But if I was to choose, I'd say Central Park is less calm because the Boardwalk does get very loud. It's very busy, especially because of this, where we're heading right now, to the Aqua Theater. They'll be having shows, rehearsals, and the music is very loud. We went rock climbing, as you saw in the previous video. That was super fun and not as easy as you think it is, because it's not. The staff would openly rehearse pretty much every day, even though there was only 2 shows for 2 days. They would rehearse. But due to the weather, sometimes they will have to cancel it. We booked for 1 day, but unfortunately they had to reschedule it when then we finally get to see it. And then the ship was swaying, so we only end up seeing quarter of the show, maybe. I don't even know, but it was good. And then we also went to Johnny Rockets. That was on the right. We had some burgers. That's also an extra charge, and that was really fun. Guys, remember, everything you use is your C-Pass. They don't take cash here. They don't take other cards. You have to link your card to their C-Pass, and it scans your face so they know who it is, so you can't say, okay, well, go use my package. That's not how it works. Right now we are heading to, this is still deck 6, and this is the other half. This would be the next cruise, the Schooner Bar, which we didn't go to because Schooner Bar was mostly older folks. Then you had the photo section to your right here, where we did pick up some pamphlets for our excursions, and we did get a photo book, as that was the cheapest option at $150 or $30 per picture if that's what you want, but that's not what we chose. We did choose the book for $150. As we head downstairs, we did hit up the Bionic Bar a few times. That was cute, that was fun. I'd prefer somebody mixing it because I did feel like those drinks were a little weak. They did have photo ops throughout the ship if you wanted to take photos after main dining. Usually people were really dressed up. As you can see, the little girl has her cute little dress on. People had their suits and their dress clothes, and that was really fun. Some people just hung out in the Bionic Bar just to play cards sometimes, just because the seats were really comfortable and it was secluded and it wasn't that many people around all the time. The amount of people you see in the video is usually how much people was there every time we went, at least. And we went late nights. Then we did try this Rising Tide bar. That was super fun. It goes up to Central Park and down back to, it starts at the Boardwalk and head up to Central Park. They did have some shops in this area. They had the Promenade Cafe. They had some watch shops, places that you can get souvenirs. We did bring back some. We went to Sorrento's to get pizza. As Clive said, loved the pizza. It was always good, to me at least. He didn't fancy it after a few days. They did have great entertainment every night. They do give you a schedule of when everything is happening. The ladies who are, or the people who are entertainment, they have to be, I swear they have to be from like Jamaica or something, because come on, they play in Terrace Riley, not necessarily Jamaica, but they definitely Caribbean. We love that. Anyways, the Promenade was always so packed with people. There was always something to do between the karaoke bars or the entertainments, or every single bar really. This is where you'll find most of the bars throughout the ship. So hit up the Promenade. You can buy your souvenirs, your liquor bottles, your watches, anything you want. And we did go into a few of the shops to get some souvenirs. That was pretty fun. And now let's walk. That is Spotlight Karaoke, where there was a woman who sang Whitney Houston. She killed it every night. Every night she killed it. That's a spot to definitely go. You got to get a good seat though, because it's always packed. We never sat down because there was too many people all the time. We'd sit right outside, right here, because there's a TV outside so we can watch it. And there's a bar inside, so that's cool. That was fun. And now I'm watching the video as you guys are watching the video and commenting, so bear with me. We are on deck 5. This is the Royal Theater. We never went to the Royal Theater. I think I may have snuck a peek because they was watching a movie once. Looked cute, looked fun. Never went in. At least I don't think. Yeah. So guys, if you want to try your first cruise, I definitely say go something subtle. Only because I've heard Carnival is the turn-up ship, and though that's cute, we were just looking to relax. They have this what's this called? Track, which we did walk. That was really fun. Walked the entire ship. Sorry, that was pretty cool. And now we're heading down to deck 4. Deck 4 was the deck right above our rooms. And deck 4 had the, if I'm not mistaken, deck 4 was where the club was, where we went to party a lot because it was very convenient for where we were. Yep, deck 4 had entertainment. Yes. This is where the casino was. On our first day, we accidentally went downstairs through the casino and we didn't know where the heck we were. So we had to go back upstairs because apparently You can't just go downstairs and expect to be one place. Sometimes you have to go to the forward part of the ship or the aft part of the ship. And in here is the casino, which we only walked through. We never played any slots. Clive got cussed out. No, he didn't, but some lady did come up to him and tell him he couldn't videotape after a little while because he don't listen. Anyways, Blaze nightclub, which we went like twice, and it was cute. It was cool. I think that Royal Caribbean should update their music selection because, like, I get the type of crowd that they are catering to, but like some of us also like hip hop and dancehall, and you know, like we love those type of things. Not always. So you know, just saying. Studio B, we had Red Party here. They had ice skating here. Oh, they're ice skating right now. They had a bunch of stuff here. This Studio B was converted into so many things. Very versatile. It's a really cool spot too. So yeah, they had everything for the kids. There's a bunch of things to do. I'm glad that I went on my first cruise finally. Can't wait to go back on more. And yeah, I feel like this is all I have to say, to be honest with you. I probably have like a couple more minutes of this video. Clive, just bear with me. I try. Anyways, where are we heading to now? I don't know where we're heading. Lord Jesus. Oh, over there. Oh, more casino. Love that. Alright, let me see, because I said the same thing over and over. You see it is the casino. There's a little walkway to the casino, which is the art gallery. I believe that they auction these paintings off. Heck if I know, because I didn't ask. Me no business. I was there to have a good time, not spend all my money, because I already spent all my money on everything else. Anyways, guys, it's been a pleasure. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to share. Please leave a comment. Please leave a comment down below. Share the video, man. Post it on Instagram. Alright, I'm out of here. You can just enjoy the rest of this. I'm gonna just ramble right here, you know. Share the video. If you want to gamble, you could gamble up in this casino, whatever have yous. Is this it? I think this is it. Alright, guys. Peace and chicken grease. Laters. How do I turn this mic off? Oh, Lord Jesus.
If you guys want to see our most recent video, click here.
And if you want to see our favorite videos, click here.
Take your time, we'll wait.